Real hot girl shit. And if the beat live, you know Lil Juke made it. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy curvy wavy big titties little waist. Body crazy curvy wavy big titties little waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Look at how I body that, ate it up and gave it back. Yeah, you look good, but they still wanna know we're making it. Saucy like a barbecue, but you won't get your baby back.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to another episode of Pretty Plus Size and Powerful Podcast. We are on episode 72 in this bitch. What up? If this is your first time joining us, thank you so much. If you are a returning listener and you've been rocking with us for the weeks leading up, you family. What's up, my nigga? What's happening? So, in case you don't know the voice, it is me, Aziza, aka Zebo, aka the Human Universe, aka your favorite fat girl. And my bestie is missing today. But it's okay. She is out sick. Make sure y'all send us some prayers for her. I need her to recover and get her ass back on the mic. You feel me? But I got some familiar voices and some familiar faces on the screen.
Who that?
I'm excited.
Who that?
Go introduce yourselves.
Ain't nobody gonna talk.
Oh no. Y'all know my eye. They trying to acting up on me.
Mine a little wonky.
Memories. Who gonna go first?
You.
Introduce yourself. Right on.
AKA Quiet Storm. Oh, I remembered. Okay. Yes. AKA Milwaukee's best doula. AKA the massage guru.
Guru.
Hey.
Let me turn my headphones up.
Let me turn my headphones up. I'm in the studio. Let me turn my headphones
Turn
up.
my headphones up. Hey. It is the smooth operator, AKA Panchetta, AKA Pansy. How y'all doing?
What's up, babe?
Operator.
Hey. Guys. Can I talk
Oh
about
my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got the delay going too. It is Say Shat, AKA Miss Jackson, AKA Netta Renee,
Miss Jackson,
Sasha Dark, and that's all I got. I only got 4 right now.
That's okay. Listen, I missed y'all. Okay.
I miss you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I know.
Listen, don't have me crying. Don't have me crying on here. But let's talk about what's been up. It's been a minute. What y'all been up to?
Nothing.
Lie again. Matter of fact, since you want to lie, go first. Go ahead.
Hey guys, I'm just honestly just doing the same shit, but a little bit more structured. So really just been working on my acting and taking like small roles and stuff for not even exposure, more so than practice, because I was kind of in that place of fear before. So I had to just kind of little stuff, and it's been paying off. Then I really got my erotic brands kind of separated at this point because I'm partnering with some other people, and they're putting all this stuff together, my websites and stuff. So I'm partnering over there. That's in the works, but that's where Sasha Dark from. So you guys know, it's
Okay.
It helped me to take the safe erotic side of Seyshat Hathor and give people just a little more. If that makes any sense, because they be like, like, listen, this is business over here, leave me alone. But over here, you talk over here. So I had to separate that energy for focus. Mm-hmm. And then dancing and stuff, I really slowed down a lot just with my physical body when I wasn't taking my thyroid medicine. So that's why you guys haven't been seeing me do Afro Shat. My joints couldn't handle it, and I'm just kind of recuperating because I just got back from my medicine. I'm feeling better. I've started my regimen again, and I'm really preparing for amazing stuff in the next month. So we'll talk more, but that's about it. I just summed it up. I'm getting better at summarizing.
Okay.
I love it.
All right. That's what's up. I definitely follow you on all of your social medias and shit. Listen, Miss Jackson, the actress, is fucking hilarious. Do you hear me? I
Y'all know
really be screaming.
I got too much damn energy for just one moment, so I had to do that. I had to just let that shit out.
Listen, the whole you trying to fuck.
Love it.
What?
Hey, wait. Listen. I would never do ever. Never. I'm not that blunt. I'm a finesse it a little bit, but we were just kind of improv, and I was trying to make him laugh, if it makes any sense. So I was just kind of coming up with shit at the top of my head or out, and that's what happened. So it was like, oh, you trying to fuck? Forget it. I ain't gonna beat around. And then that kind of carried on. So then my inbox was thousands of that.
Right?
Huh?
That skit made the shade room.
I think it made the shade room.
Mm-hmm.
It made the dancers, other big sites. It made Snoop Dogg's page, 3 other big ones I can't think of. I was like,
right, get it, girl.
And I'm Marquise.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
then I saw because when people share your platform that large, your followers. And I went from 5,000 to 8,000 the next day. I was like, damn. And then I got a bunch of text messages dude, you on the dog page. Dog, what are you out here you clowning? Okay, I see you. And I'm like, what are y'all talking about? The month before. So I wasn't thinking. I've been doing this stuff. I just be acting silly and so you don't know what's gonna happen and you don't know the reach.
Right.
You just do it, let that art out and have fun. That's all it was. Here we are. And y'all know that's my natural job.
Yeah.
I like to make people laugh a little bit because
Yeah. This crunching. Do y'all hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me see. Can y'all still hear it?
Yeah.
It's echoing off of something maybe.
Let me try something. I ain't want to have the camera all in my face because I'm getting over a cold too, and I don't want my lips to look crunchy on this camera.
Listen, you see, I threw on a hat because I just took braids down. I'm rusty, crusty, dusty for real.
Hey, no.
Gorgeous.
Thank
Gorgeous.
you, but it didn't match my outfit.
Dang, I think because mine is on the phone, it's really, really slow.
Oh, I like that. Let me see. Ooh, that's cute.
All right, well, we're gonna keep it moving. Hopefully it gets better. Pansy, you want to tell us what you got going on?
Well, I have been doing a lot of EMS stuff, so emergency medical, helping out with EMTs. So I left a factory. I was at a factory for a while, so I had my hours just all over the place working at the factory. And basically I was just doing emergency medical help out there. So people who, get injured on the job and things like that, and checking temperatures and making sure people don't have COVID or stuff like that. So I was doing that, and now I'll be going to Aurora starting next week. So starting next week, I'll be working at Aurora.
Go Pansy.
So Yeah.
That money.
Get them out.
It's that money, honey.
Get that ching ching.
Yeah, man. It's not an easy thing because like some days be up and some days be bored out of your mind. Like just sitting there like, oh my God, can somebody get hurt or something?
Just do like I do and play with your feet.
What?
What'd you say?
Just do like I do when you're bored and just play with your feet.
Play with your feet.
I've been reading a lot of books. It's been giving me time to read a lot. So I've been reading from Maya Angelou to Sister Soldier to
Yeah.
Okay, it's something in the air.
Jerome,
Bring that up.
Jerome Dickey, you
Oh,
know.
rest in peace.
I know, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh
I've
my
been
God.
reading a lot.
As an author, that would
Yeah.
hit me. I was like, damn.
Girl,
I was
reading his
pissed.
stuff reminded me of you.
Listen,
Then I went back to Shima and Rick. Like, hold on, let me go back to Shima and Rick real quick.
You got any major announcements or anything like that, Pansy?
What's that?
I said you got any major announcements or anything?
Oh, well, you know, by the way, your girl is engaged.
Congratulations.
So yes, so been preparing for that. We get ready to go to Ghana in August. We'll be going to Ghana.
Oh,
So we'll be doing the traditional engagement in Ghana.
crazy.
So
Let
I'm
me get my
excited for
passport.
that.
Right, look, I got my hair wrapped.
Hey,
Cause I'm a
yes.
bridesmaid.
Yep.
Listen,
I already got my pose.
When I
My
come
pose
there,
like
I ain't
this.
leaving. I ain't going back home.
Look, this how we posing.
What'd you say?
This is me as a bridesmaid, just standing there for no reason.
Oh my, that's gonna be so dope, man.
listen, even if I could
Yeah.
I just watched Coming to America
Right,
too.
I haven't
yesterday,
seen
too.
it yet. Oh
Right.
my gosh.
You let me be the
Oh, that came out yesterday.
Yes, I gotta watch it today.
Oh, I so gotta watch it
We gonna throw
too.
flowers on her like this.
Yes.
And then back out
For
like this.
real.
We gonna back out.
For real.
Miss Mia, what's popping? What you got going on, darling?
Yeah.
Hey.
Lots of quarantine babies. I love it.
Quarantine baby.
That's my thing right now, focusing in on that and building a blossoming motherhood. Also, the Bloom Room has been popping off pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm excited about
She
that.
reminded me.
Opening up a second location, fingers crossed. Revamping the one that I do have already. And then also Hearts Up is officially on and popping. I just got word like yesterday that I can schedule my classes. So I will be teaching CPR classes. We do have 2 locations for that as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
Big money.
Right.
So you quit your job,
Nice.
all that shit start popping off.
Right.
Man, y'all tight. Let me listen. I need some money from all y'all. Let me hold some.
Right.
Period.
Yes.
Speaking of which, wait, pause, Cherie. I gotta pick up my bracelet. I just saw her name.
Yes, I did want to acknowledge. I want to acknowledge everybody who commented. Hey, Lady C, girl, it's been a minute. Where you been?
Hey, Lady C.
I seen Cherie, somebody who you gotta give StreamYard permission. Otherwise you don't show up. So whoever the Facebook user was that said good morning. Thank y'all. Make sure y'all share this video. Stick around for the conversation. Join in. Comment, all that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're gonna keep it moving. Our vibes of the week. I don't know if y'all remember that, so I'm gonna start. So my vibe is organization, and it's because I done went to I done went to Target. I done bought 3 different shelves. So I got my makeup organized real nicely in my bathroom. I be looking at it all like, look at you. doing grown up shit.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And then I bought these 2 shelves. Like y'all know the cube shelves things. I got 2 of those, and I set them at the foot of the bed, so it's almost gonna be like I'm gonna get some pillows to put on top, and it'll be like a bottom of the bed seating area. And I just been feeling real good about it. Yeah. The organization is my vibe.
Black girl magic. Oh, I grounded. Yes.
Matter of fact, since Pansy brought it up about reading, my other vibe is gonna be Sister Soldier, right? Because when I say, okay, so I bought the new book, Life After Death, right? But I'm like, okay, let me go back. I got to go back and read Coldest Winter Ever because I haven't read it since middle school, right?
Right.
When I say reading that book as an adult,
listen,
yeah,
you know, all the little bits and pieces that we
yeah.
Like,
I gotta go back. That's why I didn't read the second one yet. I want to go back and read the first.
Listen, the book. First off, let me say this to people, and y'all might feel a little crazy. We did not need a second book. We didn't have to pressure her for a second book. Okay, she completed The Coldest Winter Ever, y'all. Yeah. She completed it. And I didn't realize, you know, of course, in middle school, you take certain parts like all of the freakiness and stuff like that, but it was so many messages in there. Winter went through ups and downs in there. And really a lot of what was going on, like she started, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the stuff that was happening in the book was from the time she was 12 to 18. You know what I'm saying? So us as little girls,
I'm on that one right now. I'm reading that one right now. I haven't finished it yet.
It was crazy. It was crazy. Like it was crazy because you know it was a lot. I was excited. I was learning more, but I definitely was reading it with a different lens. I was not reading it as a middle school girl. I was reading it as a, you know, as the 32-year-old woman that I am. And a lot of times, like, this shit wild, y'all. Like, she talking about losing her virginity at 12. She's snapping 16. These probably grown ass men, like,
dude. And then just the lifestyle she was living ever since she was 12, like the fast life. That's all she knew, you know.
And
growing up in that, like, I couldn't imagine.
Read it about like age because I was in high school when I read it.
I probably was like 12 or 13. I probably was 12 because I was in middle school.
I was 18. So when I read it, I was kind of like conscious of all of it, but I was still a virgin at that time. I remember reading it, absorbing it, and it was a story for me because her life was almost the exact opposite of mine. I was like, I lived the slow life. So I read her story like, if this is her real story, this is crazy. But then I thought about it because I wanted to be a writer. It's a story. It's someone's story. And when I started reading books like that, some of the other, you know, like Eric Jordan, reading those types of books and reading other people's stories, it caused me to see people as stories. Like people, because I don't know their story. And that's why I kind of look at people, not judge, you know, when I have to judge, but I don't judge them harshly because everyone has a damn story. So that's why I really love that book because I absorbed that shit right away. I was like, damn, this is some shit. Like, I'm scared. Yeah. I was reading that story terrified. I didn't even know, but I got to now as an adult woman. And then I want to read the book too. Then I give my thoughts on that.
Yeah. Cherie asked if we had read some of the other books. So I didn't read the book about her sister. I read 2 of the 3 books about Midnight. I love Midnight Story. I love how she wrote that book, or I love how she wrote the 2 books that I did read. And it was really a complete opposite of the Midnight that you got in The Coldest Winter Ever, but you could understand, like me going back and reading it after reading his series, I understand who he was and why he was who he was in The Coldest Winter Ever, right? I do have to go back and read Portia's story. But it was a lot of stuff that so for me, and y'all, you know, I'll let y'all, you know, get in afterwards because otherwise I'll talk forever about this. For me as a middle school girl, Coldest Winter Ever shaped a lot of what I thought life was supposed to be like in my teens. You know what I'm saying? So for Sashad, for you, because you were 18, it was like a story. For me, it was a blueprint. You get what I'm saying? I thought that that's what life was supposed to be like.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Give me a second. I'll be back.
No problem.
Joking. That was my way of saying, let me go monitor her shit because she just opened my eyes. She's 10. That's about she's in middle school right now. So yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, and y'all let me know what y'all think because Pansy, you a couple years older than me. Me and you younger than me. So y'all let me know how it, and it was just a ton of stuff in there I didn't remember. Like I did not remember the whole point of her move, like that whole part where she moved in with Sister Soldier.
Yes, that's the most memorable part for me.
Oh, come on now. I ain't there yet. I'm not there yet.
Wait for book 2.
Wait. I'm only at the part when her daddy got busted. That's where I'm at. When her daddy got busted and they seized all their assets and stuff like that. That's where I'm at now.
Okay.
So I'm not that far yet. Don't spoil alert.
Okay. Sorry. This your first time reading it?
Like, wait, I remember that.
This your first time reading it, Pansy?
Huh?
Is this your first time reading it?
I can't hear you.
Is this your first time reading Coldest Winter Ever?
Yeah, this is my first time reading any Sister Soldier book. I heard about it from other kids when I was in school, but I like my mom and them, strictly Christian, so we couldn't read none of them type of books or none of that. So this is my first time reading those books. So I'm super excited. And like I said, Coldest Winter Ever so far has been like, whoa, like this is how people lived.
The book, I remember the
like
wall.
This.
Whoa.
Wow.
What about you, Leah?
Yeah, my little fast tale. I read it in middle school. I think it was like 5th grade. I read that in Zane Addicted.
I heard of him too.
I was just like, oh my God. Huh? And I had strict parents as well. But they did take us to a bookstore. I don't even think they were really aware of what that book entailed because they would have been like, hell no, you can't get these books. A bookstore on Dillard, every month we used to go, and me and my sister chose those books. So we read them all the way through. Like, now, let me just say, you start exploring. Like, you ain't even thinking about sex before then. But those books, I was like, man, listen. What? Is this what goes on? But that's definitely, it's the most memorable book that I have read to this day. Besides Assata Shakur. It's just like, damn. But I think how I felt when I read it is like, these are not my people. These are like people that live in like Los Angeles and LA, like more of the fast towns. But shit happens just like right here as an adult. Like you see that part that Aziza was talking about when she came to, live with Sister Soldier. Like that shit happens. That whole of what happened there, that shit happens every day here. And it's crazy.
Yeah.
Especially with like celebrities and shit when they come here. It's crazy. But I'm excited for this new book. I have yet to possess it yet, but I am super excited to get it. I might go order it after this.
I got mine at Walmart. I didn't even order it. I went on the Walmart app and found which store had it in stock. Walmart got it in stock.
Yes.
And it's like $17, so not bad.
Okay.
If you got Amazon, you definitely can get the digital version. Listen, I at this point, I don't care how I read a book. I just want to read it.
You know what though, y'all? I started reading romance novels in middle school. but not Black romance novels.
Mm.
Oh.
So I had a different environment around me. And the first
Right.
that I remember to this day, like y'all said, that was like a pivotal book for y'all. Mine was called Birdie by Taylor McBride, something like that. And it was a romance novel, but she was white or Irish or something. So I couldn't connect with that part. So it was, again, just another story.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm listening to y'all talk about that. And my mom knew I read that stuff because I read all day. I always had a book in my face walking around the house, or I'd be hiding in the closet reading because I just like to read that much. And I don't know. I think that's what causes me to see the Black romance novels now. Like I write them more romancy, if you see that, than straight fucking and shit. Because like I'm getting to the erotic when I get to the sex scene, because that's when it's for me able to let out and express that part. But I like to tell the story leading up to it a different way. And when I read Sister Soldier, I remember hearing it was like almost like a first person type of read versus a third person, just imaginative narrative.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's one of the reasons why when I read Sister Soldier, it connected here, because I'm like, this is someone's probably real life story or something similar too, but it connect all of it. Because again, I didn't live that life. And then all books for me were kind of like that. I didn't connect personally, but they shaped some part of who I am. So I'm just thinking.
Okay. All right. So do y'all want to give y'all vibes, or y'all want to go ahead and move right into the topic?
Oh yeah, I was doing vibes, wasn't we?
Yeah, the books.
Yeah.
What's your vibe, Pansy?
What is my vibe? Oh gosh. Excuse me. I guess my vibe is love right now. And not just because of my situation or nothing, but
Don't flash the ring real quick.
I mean, not just because of my situation. No. Um, just thinking about everything that's been happening in the world, and with the pandemic and being close to your family, and allowing us to spend more time with our family, even though, aside from work, I have been spending a lot of time with my family, my kids and my parents and stuff. And so it just made me realize how much I love them, you know. And my parents just recently had a scare with COVID, and my mom was to the point where she was hospitalized, and so it just makes me realize that I need to love on them harder. I need to love on the people around me harder, because one day they might not be here. So my vibe is love because of that.
I'm sorry to hear about your mom, but I'm definitely, glad that they pulled through.
Right.
Because this COVID shit, I don't know. It's
My kids lost their grandfather last year.
Yeah.
COVID.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It hit hard. It was like, what? He gone? He just gone? Like, I just saw him like 3 weeks ago, and he was perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Health condition in his 70s, but still, you see somebody outside doing concrete, and they working in the sun and shoveling and lifting up bricks and stuff, and then they dead. It's like,
Wow.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he lived a really cool life. Like, all them damn grandkids. We couldn't even be sad the whole time. We were cracking jokes. That's how he was. So,
yeah.
But I'm grateful when I hear people and my mom ended up I got it too. Never talk about it, but I went through the whole 2 weeks of just hell, physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically. It fucks with you on every level. When I saw that some people had different symptoms and some people, of course, were weaker than others, when I saw people made it through, it's like I'm happy, because it's not a easy thing for someone who may be considered somewhat healthy. I have to find the thyroid stuff. So I was not well for a while, but I look at the fact that when you look at the love that came from all of it, how we were able to connect with people that we hadn't talked to in years during 2020, like you said, that love.
Mm-hmm.
My family was taking care of me, helping with the kids and stuff. I got to see people I hadn't seen in so long. It was crazy. So the love is real.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about y'all? What's y'all vibes?
Nesting. I'm nesting like I'm giving birth or something.
Period.
Wait, what you say?
Nesting, like, you know, when you're giving birth, like you start preparing.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff,
Mm-hmm.
rid of things. You move stuff around. You buy new stuff. I haven't been buying anything, but I've been just removing all kinds of just clutter, like you said, organizing. But it's more so urging it because I convinced myself that I needed stuff more than I did. But now that I'm trying to make room for, now that I'm making room for more, it's like, I gotta get this shit up out of here. No excuses.
Yeah.
That energy burst that came from it, it was like I had to take that creative energy into preparing for what I'm creating for. Because if you're creating something, you're creating it to give life to it, to give birth to it, to present it. So I don't want to be creating forever and not making room for the creation that I'm making. It's like I having the nursery set up. Fine, like you want to have at least the bed and the car seat, home or bassinet, basic stuff. And I really had to nest, sit my ass still. So my whole vibe has really just been resting and nesting, getting prepared for creative things.
Excited to what you have going on.
A big part of it. I'm calling all y'all. Don't play. I already know.
I just watched Alana Deville video. Dude, we so damn.
Oh God.
It was imperfect.
Oh God.
It was so funny. But we did our damn thing though. Like I was so proud of myself. I was cracking up.
Mia. Mia.
And that ties into my vibe, the twerk energy. Like,
yes.
Yes. We was getting down on that video.
Oh God.
My kids told me I can't twerk.
Girl, you was twerking up there.
He said, did you get on the floor? Did you get on your knees? I said, yes. I was tired. Damn it, my knees. I got tired. It hurt.
Man. I was tired as a motherfucker.
Oh my God.
I was just hanging on the seats like
right. Yes.
Hey.
Oh my God.
I get on the fucking floor. My knee hits the floor. I was done, y'all. I barely caught me. I gave up. That's why I did that. I watched it. I was like,
oh my God.
I'm twerking.
You had the dog back it.
Yes. I was like, not the twerk no more.
The twerking. Oh my God.
Oh, we got eyes. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
It was so funny.
Oh, that's too funny.
Oh, man, it was lit.
Join the twerk threads. I'm going to be making the twerk threads every Friday.
Oh God.
What you mean twerk thread?
Girl, she did it yesterday. It was lit.
Twerk thread.
I missed it.
No, you didn't. Go on there now. Well, not now, but you know.
Okay.
Every Friday. I first started doing it because I wanted to teach myself how to dance because I got a big old ass, but I'm stiff as fuck.
That was
so I'm getting a little bit better. But the energy along with it, the self-confidence, especially when you're doing it right, when you see your tongue hang out like that's the confidence, and that's what I want people to feel, because it feels good. I know it makes me feel like I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning sometimes just to twerk. Like it makes me feel
really
so good about myself.
I'm not gonna
ass naked before I get my kid ready. It just that energy,
I need to do that.
It exudes everything.
I need to do that.
Twerk magic.
Yeah. P3
Yeah.
twerk thread. Let's
That's
go.
why
Okay. Okay.
I said y'all started playing music just so I can get up here and twerk. Just so y'all know, this is all a setup for y'all. This is why I do some of my lives. I do it right here.
So
Mm.
it's funny. I mean, it's not funny, but it's definitely because Say Shot with your creative energy, you know what I'm saying, and calling it nesting, and then with the twerking, it's funny because it's all womb energy, and really for women, our wombs is our creative center. Like, what more creative can you be than to create a human being?
Yes.
So listen, when I
Yes.
say when we get off of here, I'm gonna be on your twerk thread. And next time,
Yes.
tag me in it so I can make sure I'm there on time. So what do I got? What do I have to do? Do I need to post a video?
Yep.
I got on shorts right now anyway.
Right.
Yes.
I'm already knowing.
It's
It
gonna
was
be
lit.
great. Oh, it should go.
Oh.
We should do it on the P3 page. Like starting on
Ooh.
the P3 page.
I got you. We definitely go.
Oh.
Yeah, that's gonna be a thing. Yes.
Listen,
Yes.
I'll tell y'all a secret. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck who you is. You already twerking, my nigga. You already fucking twerking. You already do the shit.
You're
So do the shit for a fucking reason. That shit is cultural, spiritual on every level.
Oh
You
my
understand?
I
goodness.
mean,
It is.
Listen, you ain't got.
yeah.
You ain't even got to do it in public. But if you're doing it and you see a safe place where people are doing it and they're not judging you, they're actually pushing you, it's because it's not sexual.
Right.
Twerking is not fucking sexual. It just
No.
because we're all created. We're created perfectly, you know, as we are. So when you see somebody moving their body freely without thinking about that shit, it's like, so what else you got going on?
Right.
What else is happening?
Right.
Not for any other reason than I just enjoyed your energy. Fuck the bullshit. I'm tired of being quiet about stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So we got to get into the topic. We a good 40 minutes in. Listen, we definitely gonna have y'all back on the show. So because this, yeah. But so today I wanted to talk about and I don't even remember now why it had come up, but I wanted to talk about how far too many of us are chasing perfection, right? And it may be perfection in your physical appearance, perfection in your profession, perfection in your personal life, perfection in your parenting, and how that constant chasing of perfection leads to disappointment, depression, anxiety, etc., etc., etc. So, and anybody can start. Have any of you ever felt pressure to be perfect?
No.
I have.
No.
I think with my parents, mostly my dad, he was really militant, and not like super like mean militant, but he wanted the best for us. So school was always a priority. Learning outside of the school, so like reading books. That's how I got introduced to like reading super early and traveling. So being that person, I'm the black sheep of my family. On both sides. I do a little bit of ratchetness here, but I'm also quiet and reserved here, so I really don't fit in completely anywhere. So it's kind of like I wanted to do my own thing. Like, yes, I get these books or whatever. And I wanted to be that for him. I wanted to be that for my family. And it kind of spilled over to my relationship that I had with my child's father, where it's like I wanted to be this make-believe as home wife without the ring type thing. Because that's what I grew up on. I wanted to be this perfect person. Knowing inside that I really truly didn't feel like I don't fit anywhere. Even in today's society, I really don't fit in any group or anything. That's why my friends range in culture and backgrounds and how they act, how the personalities, because I embrace all of that. It wasn't until
Mhm.
adulthood that I started to accept that you can't be perfect. I think that's how I am now. Like, I don't care. I do have battles sometimes between my business life and my personal life, but most of the time I just be like, fuck it. I am who I am, and I'm not going to hide anymore.
That part.
But it took a long ass time. It took a long time. It took a long time in my 30s. I would say last year. So I fully accepted that, like, I am who I am. I'm not gonna fit anywhere. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
That's literally
Oh,
right. I think we're all supposed to kind of get there. That is where we're trying to get. And when you get there, you know it. It's like, it's not like fuck it about anybody or anything. It's like, no, fuck, I can't live up to everybody's expectations.
right. That part.
And then everything else kind of begins to flow. Stop fearing what you're going to lose. By being your authentic self. So good for you.
Dang it. I'm hearing everything wonky. I'm sorry, y'all. So I can hear some things, but not everything.
Can you take your headphones out?
What you say?
Can you take your headphones out? Is it the headphones?
Do what?
Take headphones, your headphones.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. How about now?
Is it
Say
better?
something.
Say something. Can you hear us?
Is it working?
It's
You hear me?
still. Hold on.
Are you connected to the Wi-Fi?
Yeah, I'm on the Wi-Fi here.
Try disconnecting from the Wi-Fi and just use your cellular data.
Hey, yo, Z. What time is it?
Oh yeah, that's way better. It was the dang Wi-Fi.
Oh man. Okay, Zebo.
I should have cut that a long time ago. Doggone it. I should have cut that a long time ago. Okay, now everybody is. Yes. Okay.
Ask me what time it is at my Atlanta accent. What time it is?
Oh,
It's 11:51 for y'all,
6885.
12:51 for me.
I'll put it in there.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
But
Thank you.
Seisha, what about you? Have you found yourself chasing perfection at any point in time?
Definitely when I
don't have it.
I got married at 20. We were dating from the age when I was 17 and then got married at 20. With no other example than my mom and dad, her being a wife and working and doing real estate, and I had that basic knowledge of life and all I needed. And so got married and I became, and in my mind, that's a title and that's a job. And that means I have things to do and things to take care of. So I don't regret chasing perfection in that sense, because when I accept a job or accept a title, I try to go above and beyond.
Mm-hmm.
But that was, I balance it out and rest. I never rest. That now, like, moving around a lot, pass down and take a break.
Yeah.
You know, like, you don't. So why are you still moving? When I started hearing that more, that's when I knew I was chasing perfection, because I was like, dude, I'm doing too damn much. I don't even feel like I have physical strength to do some of the things I'm trying to do, and I was still doing them and trying not to complain about it, trying not to let people know that I was struggling with mental issues that were kicking up because of my condition, like ailing. I had all these like physical stuff I was dealing with privately. And like you're like, I hear chips.
That rapper loud as hell.
Oh, sorry, that was me. Sorry.
Y'all eating? I ain't even bring no damn snack.
No. I was opening something. Sorry.
I heard. I was just trying to go. I'm like,
I'm so sorry. I thought because I had my headphones in, it wasn't gonna pick it up.
That motherfucker like trying to sneak chips in the class.
My bad. Oh my god. I'm sorry.
oh wait,
Go ahead, she said. I'm sorry.
no, it's okay. But yeah, just I got married. I had 3 kids back to back. We got married. I had a 3-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 1-year-old. When we moved into the house, we were homeowners by the time I was 23. So I had a lot on my plate, and I had a lot to do if I wanted to maintain that lifestyle. So, like I said, I don't regret any of that part. I just regretted the fact that I didn't understand that perfection is personal.
Mm.
I have to set that.
Mm.
Like I literally, and this is where growth and maturity came in for me too. I literally had to sit back and realize, because I again take titles and things like that very seriously, I put that pressure on myself. My ex-husband didn't do that. Like, he didn't have that kind of man forcing me to do shit. Like, he helped out. Like, he did laundry, he helped with stuff with the kids and everything. Like, it wasn't bad. But in my mind, he's working so hard, he's doing all this extra stuff. I got to make sure this part right here, I got to do this, I got to do this.
Right.
Fine. But when I was like exhausted, I didn't stop. And then I began to look at him as if he was telling me to do the stuff. Forcing me to be perfect. Because I realized that when I wasn't, I'm about to cry. Y'all irritated.
Don't cry.
Things weren't always happy. Like something was off in the house. Like if I didn't cook dinner that day, it was why you didn't cook dinner? And he didn't ask it in a bad way. It's like, damn, I let him down. I did something wrong. Then it was like going into the mind frame of, well, all the stuff I do around, gonna ask me that? Yeah, he asked because he fucking hungry. But it wasn't like it was meant to make me feel bad, but that's how I internalized it. Because again, I was working towards this perfect thing that no one actually gave me a blueprint for. I'm just trying to be a wife. So once I kind of got where I realized I was doing that to myself, and this is after divorce, being single, meditating, smoking hella weed, meditating, yoga, and more weed and weed. I was able to sit still and look at myself. I was like, I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Myself, so that I can look at the past a little bit differently and not see it as such a fuck up. I don't fuck anything up. Nothing's wrong.
Right.
And I'm gonna be real, y'all. Like when I'm trying to be quiet, because I don't like to say, I have to explain too much, but I think I'm connecting to people who really get that. I feel like we're all perfect right where we are, like flaws and all. Like if you're here and you're conscious of the fact that you're right where you are, you're okay. You're perfectly here. You're alive. Right. You're thriving. You're doing something. So there is no perfection, because once you accept all of it, that's kind of perfect. It don't mean you're a perfect person or a perfect being. It don't mean that I won't fuck up on something. When I say fuck up too, I gotta be careful with that, because I don't like to put that much pressure on myself. Sometimes you make a decision, and that was the only damn decision you could make. So I find myself more so pep talking myself for the business that I'm starting, and really I share it with people with creative energy, but I'm trying to uplift from a point of there is no perfection. That's why you'll see me dance one day looking like a whole baddie, and the next day with my damn wig off. Like who the fuck?
I love you, Sasha. I do.
And as much it's so funny because watching you do stuff like that, right, over your social media, where one day you all done up, you done had, you know what I'm saying, somebody done did your makeup, the outfit well put together, you know what I'm saying, hair laid, whether it's in the day or not. I'm like, that's my nigga. And then the next day be like, I don't give a fuck. Like, Now
I
you gonna
love
get me
it.
in my raw state, and I'm still beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And that
Mm-hmm.
right there do so much for me.
Yes.
Like to see that as an example, like, no, I'm beautiful either way.
Yeah,
And I'm not
Yes.
ashamed to show it to the world either way.
and
That
that's
right there is some real shit.
I stopped really caring about trying to be beautiful, and then okay, I'm trying to say this the right way because this is where my balance comes in when I'm myself. I have 4 daughters, so I don't do things to try to be one way or the other. I'm more so trying to embrace it. Okay, shit. I used to get cute and not take pictures, if that makes any sense. I didn't want to feel
Mm-hmm.
off because the church that I went to said that was vanity.
Okay.
Mm.
So now I'm more so force myself to share my beauty moments. Like when you see me posting those pics when I have photographers doing shit, I'd be like, oh, I don't want to do too much. I don't want people to think I'm trying to do too much, you know?
Mm.
So either way, being myself, snatching my wigs off, is like I'm not snatching it off because I want the attention. My head was hot. And I still have creativity flowing through me. So this is what you get because this is what I wanted to share.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm glad you appreciate that because I really don't be having no plan with that. That's just really me. Energy. Is my kitchen playing? Hell no, I'll let me move that. Nope. I got digital.
So what do you think that in the times where you chase perfection, or in the times where you're pressured to be perfect, that it plays on your confidence?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
'Cause
All the time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Were you gonna say something? Because I was gonna chime in on that. Like when for me it was always dealing with my weight, you know, because I'm not the perfect size, or you go to the doctor and the doctor always telling you, oh, you overweight, you overweight, you overweight, you know, and then people telling you, or people saying, oh, you know, that's a little, you're not wearing the right size for your body, or, you know, going shop, all of that, all of that. And so then you seeing other people like who can just go to the mall, grab stuff, put it on, it fits just flawless. Or people who, you know, other people put praise and glory on because their bodies are perfect in society, you know. And so striving for that perfection, then you feel like you're not meeting that standard, or, you know, having the doctor say to you all the time, oh, you're overweight, it makes you feel like, oh, um something's wrong with me. Yeah. And so, but then what I've been learning with that is, to them, well, first of all, we all know that the standard has been made by who? White people.
The whiteies.
First of all. So they don't know about different body types, and, you know, some of us have bigger bones, some of us have bigger, you know, our bones, our structures are different. So what would be overweight to you would be completely normal to us, you know. And so making you feel that way, it always make you feel like you always gotta try to, I gotta lose weight, or I shouldn't have this stomach, or I shouldn't have this big butt, or, but that's your genetics, that's your makeup. And then a lot of times, oh, well, what I've been finding in my experience is doctors, once they get my numbers, you know, once they do blood tests and all that stuff, oh, your numbers are good. Yeah. So just because my outside looks one way, you think I'm overweight, but inside, everything is good. My body is functioning the way it should be. You know, I don't have diabetes. I don't have any of this other stuff going on. So you think, oh, she big, so she should have all this. And it plays on your confidence. It really does. It make you feel like, dang, what am I doing wrong? Or where am I going wrong? Then you start trying to eat healthy and all that. And that's good for you, you know, to eat healthy. But it always makes you feel like something is wrong.
Yeah, and too often that turns into an obsession.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our entire lives, there's always a new diet, right? If there's nothing else, there will be a new diet out. You know what I'm saying? To the point where, okay, now you got intermittent, and not knocking anybody who does this, because do what is good for you, but make sure you're taking care of your mental.
Right.
Your mental is so important in all of that, in addition to your physical, right?
Right.
So then we got people who intermittent fasting, like you starving yourself for most of the day is what's actually, and I'm assuming intermittent fasting, you know, you might eat for you got a 4-hour window to eat, and then you don't eat for the rest of the 20 hours. You know what I'm saying? Or just all different types of things. And it's like, you know, we gotta at some point it's here go that rattling again. Damn it.
I muted my mic to see if it was making. I'm just being still though.
Oh, I don't know. Shit.
No.
Let me see how much battery I got. Anywho, but whatever. I lost my train of thought. Okay, well,
you said,
oh, the diets and chasing perfection and all of that stuff. It's like, you know, we have these beauty standards and stuff that tell us skinnier is better, but then halfway around the globe, having meat on your bones might be better. And I think sometimes it's like, dude, leave people the fuck alone. Like, can we should just do that.
Right.
We should just do that, because I promise you, me being fat ain't gonna kill you. I promise you it's not.
Thank you.
And if you die in some other process, like me sitting on your face, then you just die.
You want it.
Then you just die.
Right. You could die a happy person. I mean, I'm pretty sure you were happy there.
Just said to both of y'all. That's one of the reasons why I took a break from Afrobeats to Say Chat, if I'm being honest with you guys. Because people were asking me, how did I lose weight? And I said, I can't tell you how to lose weight. I can tell you what I did, and you can take bits and pieces of it and see how it applies to you. Yeah. But the first thing you're going to have to do is stop trying to lose weight. You can't force that shit. That's why I don't push it. I don't tell people I'm going to help you lose weight. Now, you're not going to hear me say that shit. I'm going to show you where I still and relax for a moment and breathe. I'm going to show you how to get up and dance for no fucking reason, just because it feels good. I'm going to teach you how to try new dance moves, but I can't teach you how to lose weight because that's not the goal. I'm 201 pounds.
Because the thing is, it's mental too.
How do you feel?
Yeah, it's mental. Losing weight is the physical and the mental. If you mentally stop obsessing over it, then that's when I find that's when it starts coming off. When I'm not obsessing over, oh my God, did I eat too much today? Oh my God, did I consume too many calories? This and that. When you stop mentally harboring over it, then that's when it starts to come off. And then people be like, hey,
let me tell you. Weight? So I can't find my scale, right? So I don't know how much I weigh. But I guarantee, like before I moved to Georgia, I was weighing myself every day for no fucking reason. And the more I weighed myself, the more I gained. I gained weight. I gained so much weight in 2020. Like I'm damn near 300 pounds at this point. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it was more so obsessing over what I look like instead of really going within and just being happy.
Thank you. What I'm saying? Yes.
Because of course, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, first off, our mental emotions affect our physical body anyways. Literally, our organ systems are affected by different things. And the more stress you have, the more weight you're going to gain. Like, you either lose weight or gain a bunch of it.
Yep.
I'm always the motherfucker who's going to gain weight. I joke around and be like, you know, I need y'all to stop losing weight because I keep finding that shit. But at this point in time, I'm just like, listen, I got so much more important things to worry about than my weight.
Thank you.
I'm either going to be fat or fatter.
like I said, increased activity based on how you feel. And the only thing I can say without I don't throw diets anyways. I eat. I love to eat. Food is like, I'd rather eat than have sex. And I'm not even fucking joking.
I second that.
I was
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
Can I eat while having sex? That would be ideal.
Tape it. Okay.
You said tape it.
Sex.
Mm-mm.
Oh, can you imagine eating a fat ass veggie burger?
Yeah, I've done all fucking amazing. Just
Get that.
That's some high sex.
Right.
chips, popcorn, chicken,
Some chips and some popcorn.
cake, a whole damn meal. Don't put
Got shit all over his chest.
damn bed sheets and just wrap that shit up just to go wash it the next day because it's covered in crumbs and shit. That's
Hell yeah. Eat that shit off of them.
that's why it is lit. Watch it.
Eat it off of him. How about that?
Cover somebody in mashed potatoes and gravy and eat that shit. Oh.
Right. Some chips and dip. Chips and dip on that dick. No.
Okay, so you ain't never dipped the dick in whipped cream
Yes.
Oh my God.
before, right? No, I don't
With the whipped cream? No.
put potatoes on your dick before. My kids is in the bedroom.
So
They
yes.
ain't surprised about nothing.
But it all ties in. See, it ties in. When you're comfortable with being perfectly you,
That's why I got that.
then you'll be comfortable to do all those things. Mhm.
Thank you for bringing that back. So let me tell you.
Yes.
So, as confident as I am for myself, right? And I'm proud of my confidence level now because, woo, child, the progression up to it, like if you take me back 10 years,
Yeah.
the girl is a different person, right?
Yeah. Same.
As comfortable as I am with myself right now, this one guy that I be talking to on a regular really got me getting in my sexual bag, in my sexy bag.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'll say all the time, like, no, I'm cute, but I'm not sexy. But he be like, no, I do that shit like
Yeah.
that shit, and I be like, am I doing it?
Girl.
Don't be doing shit, but he be gassing the shit out of me, man.
Yes, you need somebody to gas you, doggone it. Yes.
Huh?
Husband,
I love it.
because it's Friday morning. You pay beautiful, so sexy ass.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. When they accept you for being perfectly the way you are, it brings your confidence level to a whole nother level. Because then you be like, damn, I am sexy. Then you start to look at yourself different, like, damn.
My sugar was low.
Hmm.
You're right.
Oh, you so funny.
You said what?
My sugar is low, and this is all I have to eat. So I'm not trying to be funny. I needed to get my energy.
I was thinking like that's so you.
It is. It is. Right.
Extra long. I don't eat charms.
I got it in Florida.
Ooh. It
So-
is extra long.
Another area of perfection that I struggle in is professional, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all already know, and I gotta stop calling my. I don't know what I'm doing with my professional life right now, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie. I don't know where I'm at. I don't know what I'm doing.
That's okay.
I'm still trying to be creative. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like I come up with so many ideas, and then I end up criticizing myself to a point where I'm not gonna do it because it's like, well, what I'm already trying ain't working, so why should I try something else?
It's all working. I can't.
So
My
it's,
friend.
I don't know. I just been really, really leery about what I got going on professionally. I don't even want to call myself an entrepreneur no more. Like I'm kind of just a bum.
You in the face.
Up.
You know I hate.
Right.
Take
I'ma punch you.
Time. Take
You are
your
literally
time.
doing everything you're supposed to be doing right now.
Yes.
The best possible rate you can. Stop trying to title it. Stop trying to categorize it, and just keep being you. You are fine.
Yep.
Don't overthink it. I know. I told
Yep.
you got that Libra, that organized perfectionist stuff going. You gotta turn it off sometimes and just keep flowing.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
It took my daughter to tell me that because I was feeling like you. Yeah. My daughter had to tell me, like, Mom, you doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Yep.
She was like, if you were supposed to be doing anything else, you would be doing that. But you're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
From the mouth.
You know. Yeah. So wherever you at in life, that's where you're supposed to be. And then the things that you're processing in your mind about what you want to do and things like that, we just got to be more confident in stepping out on it.
Yes.
Like a lot of people, if for example, if the person who came up with the hair comb, they probably thought it was a silly idea. They probably thought people was gonna laugh at them. But now what? Now the hair comb is so popular across races, so you never know where your ideas and things will take you unless you step out on it, And I'm preaching to myself, I'm preaching to myself. So
Y'all, my nigga, give me a hug.
Titties.
Fell out in her screen.
Right, rest in my bosom.
She was gonna go up.
Well, my titties already all over the internet.
Right.
Yay. I love them titties.
Yes. Me too.
I go.
That photo shoot was so dope.
Oh my! Wow.
Talk about
Girl.
confidence.
Pause. Y'all don't get to talk. Y'all don't get to talk. Y'all don't get to talk. I get to talk on that photo. Y'all don't get to talk. I saw that shit go across my timeline and I screamed. All I saw was chocolatey upon chocolate and chocolate.
Yes.
Chocolatey women and smiles and glow and strength and oh my God, y'all have.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna share it again because see.
I gotta go share it.
This black girl thick magic.
That shit.
Period.
Because it was like literally just, and I think everybody except for one person in that photo. So I literally had a emotional reaction, but I screamed. I threw my damn phone. I was like, ah! Oh my fucking God! I have yet to put like an actual like fully nude on my page. I'm not terrified of it. It's like I always overthink it and I never do it because I have something like beautiful, but I'd be like, damn, I'll do it like one day. But when I saw the collective energy, I was like, I want people around me too. Then, damn. Like, y'all do a part 2, let me know.
Oh, for sure.
Look at my eyebrows.
Look at that.
It was so many women who, It was so many women who was like, dude, I wish I would have knew I want to be a part. I'm like, all right, listen, y'all don't get me started because I will get this shit popping. And I have a different theme every time. And it'll be a group of dope ass women taking photos together, like, and I'll make it the whole event. Listen, and flights was cheap as hell from Atlanta to Chicago. I'll be back in the city in a minute.
Right.
That thing that was up in the toilet,
I know.
But So with y'all being parents to young women and girls, how does perfection play into your parenting and how you relate
Oh
to your
gosh.
daughter?
I think that's the part I'm the hardest on myself about because, I'm sure Seychak can relate with your daughters in the teenage years. You want to shield them from so much. You want to keep them from so much, but at the same time, you can't. And so it's like the
Like,
struggle for me is
or
being hard on them to a certain degree where I don't cut off their confidence or their
right.
Mm.
self-worth. I don't want to ever make my daughters feel like, they're not worthy or who they are is who they shouldn't be, you know. And
Mm.
so that's where my struggle comes in for me because I want them to be perfect for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want them to be perfect for me. I don't want them to do anything for me. I want them to do it for themselves.
That's a
And
word.
so it's a struggle
It's like you balance
because
theirs.
yeah, yeah. Because at one point you want to be like, don't you ever have sex? Don't you? But then you be like, listen, I can't keep you from that though.
It do
Oh,
feel good a
So,
little bit. No.
girl,
don't keep talking
I
about
keep
sex.
it real with my kids though.
Me
I keep it real
too.
with them.
Talk.
Yeah, we talk about it, and I tell them all the time, like, look, sex can be a beautiful thing if it's with the right person. So my thing is being confident in yourself and being confident in the person that you with, and tell me, please tell me if you start, because then I know what you need. I know the things that you need to help protect yourself. You know.
Yep.
But protecting yourself emotionally, that's something that you're gonna have to figure out, you
And
know.
need love. And even give you advice. Situation you could be lying on that young. For all I know,
Hmm.
I take
I'm
all.
telling you. Uh-oh.
Yeah, she's out.
Wait, I didn't hear nothing you said.
Mm-mm.
Me.
Yeah.
If it's me in this
When,
charger.
Oh. Well, while she coming back, what about you, Mia?
Um, it was a struggle for me in the beginning, but now, I don't think not so much of being perfection. It's more perfection because of what I do. People
Mm.
think that I know everything and that my parenting life is perfect, and it's definitely not. I definitely do give myself space, and I give myself not chances, but to fuck up. Because
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, yes, I have
Yeah.
a great support system with my dad, my sister, and my grandma, and I do put that into my parenting hood, but no one's here 24 hours a day how I am.
Mm-hmm.
No one has to
Mm-hmm.
take me. I need to work with her. No one has to deal with her, with her being emotionally charged now that she's growing up a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
And knowing her, starting to get herself a little bit of individuality. So again, what you were saying, trying to be perfect for me, that's what I was thinking before. Even though my daughter is younger, that's what I don't want to say projected on her, but that's what my mentality. Like,
mm-hmm.
ooh, you're gonna be smart. Ooh, you're gonna do this and that.
Mm-hmm.
But now that she
Mm-hmm.
starts to step outside of her individuality, like she cut her hair, I was heartbroken. Like, I literally wanted to cry. Like, damn, dude, why you do that?
It,
Oh.
And she was like, she was just kind of like, "What the hell?"
Like, was you crying?
At me like, why? Like this my
Because I worked so hard to grow that stuff.
That part.
That's how she was looking at me, and I was just like, "Okay, I get it. Like, I get it now. It's your hair. Like, if you want to cut that shit off bald, it's your hair. You have to live that life, and I don't." And that was a great life lesson. Like, I cannot always, you know, be mad for her being her individual person and doing what she wants to do.
Yeah.
But it did hurt my heart. I was like, what's this ball at?
I'm spanked nice for cutting off Ari's braid. It was like 6 and 7.
But if you listen to their excuses, well, not excuses, but if you listen to why they did it, it be making perfect sense.
Yeah.
Like it makes perfect sense sometimes. It's just like they just want to explore.
Yeah.
And just be it. Like,
want to see what it's like.
Right.
Yeah.
Ask her why she did it. What did she say?
She said because she wanted her ponytail to be smooth. So she, you know, it was in the morning, so she had a ponytail the day before, but you know, like the little braids that lag in the back.
She don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, I didn't know how else to make it smooth. So I'm like,
same reason.
You could just ask me.
Right.
How she even know that at 5 though? I don't like that.
Right.
Okay. Go get one and go get a glass.
Give her this book. I don't need that.
That's so funny. It is so funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tansy, like being more I'm trying to think what to say. I found myself trying to be perfect for my daughters. They were teenagers because of the perceptions of society and how a mother act for her kid.
Yes. I can relate.
Motherfuckers know you're home. They just literally look at bits and pieces that they see and give the most unbiased, disrespectful ass opinion for what you on adult platforms with other adults. I'm talking about Instagram, Facebook. I did a lot of shit over the years. And then I finally got to the point where I literally had to put my ass in people's face and say, motherfucker, it's there. Y'all
right.
About it, but I can't show it off because I got daughters. Fuck y'all. Like this is like literally me standing up for them. I know the mental pressure that comes with trying to be perfect for people who they can't even do anything with their opinions about you. Right. And I found that with having girls, a lot of the people would ask questions and I'm like, do you really even care about my daughters? Why are you asking me this? You don't. Right. Your questions are so coded in weird energy that I can see the shit. And I'm trying to, again, rise above it because I want them to see it ain't gonna never stop. You're a woman. You're young women. You're gonna face that. So my perfectionism with my daughters, I kind of got from outside. And I had to catch that shit. And I want them to like they don't be on my page. They don't do that. They don't go on my stuff. They know everything. Right. They know everything about my life. So it's not like a surprise. I don't know much more than now. But I turned that perfectionist off when I realized I was, again, taking on the weight of the world for no fucking reason. Because of a few people concerns. It's not a concern. Right. You're not concerned. I heard from you before you saw me post a picture online. And you're not concerned. Don't say that. I'm tired of being
that's a control factor.
It's like
control.
People will put that shit on you and then go about their life and you walking around here trying to do something and your kids look at you like, oh, why are you acting like that? That ain't you, mom.
Exactly. Yes.
What the fuck am I doing?
Yes. Because I feel like that tears down their confidence and their self-respect, this respect that they have for themselves, because now they're trying to please somebody else.
That's what
then that person will disrespect them.
Have some self-respect. I'd be like, yes, me to have self-respect. Do you realize how fucking dumb that's you as a person who don't know me to tell me, a mom with daughters that you saw on the internet, to have self-respect? But I dealt with that energy because I realized, again, people reflect or deflect their fears onto you based off of something like this, and I had to be empathetic to that shit too because this is the business that I'm in. I'm really like trying to entertain on a different level. But telling people to have self-respect, like, no, like you just, it comes from within. It
Right.
self-respect to see me not love myself the way that I know I'm supposed to love myself, be me.
Right.
The
Right.
it's not about purity. It's not about how you fucking act. Self-respect
Right.
is what I allow to cloud my whole being.
Mm-hmm.
I know how to cut it off. I know how far to go for my energy,
Right.
health, for my children. I know that. I don't need nobody
Right.
to do that shit. It was a really sore spot for me. I want to say last year, during quarantine, because every time like something would go viral, I get like inboxes like concerns. Are you okay? You know, with everything with with your girls, because da 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 da. I didn't even know a lot of them people. It was weird. Like I knew of them, and I was like, "Who are you?
Right. Who are you?"
And then I said, "You know what? I'm gonna rise above in this moment just because I need to learn how to deal with that shit because I gotta teach them."
Yeah.
Right.
People
And
manifest on their own though. Don't absorb it though. Don't receive it.
Right. Right.
self-respect, right? And I want us to all, everybody watching, anybody who's gonna see or hear this at some point in time, you got to realize that self-respect is a mental. It's
Game.
a mental
Game.
energy.
Yes.
It don't got shit to do with what you do physically. It don't have nothing to do with your actions.
Thank you.
Right.
Because if I wanted to be a prostitute,
Thank
that
you.
don't mean I don't have self-respect.
Thank you.
Exactly.
If I want to walk
And
around
actually,
naked every day, that don't mean I don't have self-respect.
that actually means you have more respect for yourself because you're not going to let somebody on the outside dictate to you who you are on the inside. That's
Exactly.
self-respect to me.
Like, respect me, but I have self-respect, bitch. But you don't respect you.
Period.
It's energy. Y'all know who we talking to.
Yes.
We're talking to the energy of people we've seen say these things, do these things, and again, experiences that we may have experienced in the past. But that shit, if you see this, this is my pointing stick.
Right. I'm like, you just flailing like a dildo.
And the thing about it is, really, if you don't respect me, that's not a me problem. That's a you problem.
Thank you.
Yes.
That part.
If you don't
That
respect me,
part.
guess what? You don't have to be in my space.
Mm-mm.
Move your ass around. Like,
Thank
I'm
you.
good over here.
Thank you.
I'm all the way good.
That's why I
And
love
you don't say,
working on the internet. I'm like, yes, like,
Yes.
and you know, we see this every day, y'all. We see these things. They're so freaked out by Black women being unapologetically beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Tone said it earlier. It was like hyper thing, but because we live in a hypersexual society, it's that way. And I'm gonna be real, media culture, media is a big factor. All people share, even in jest and in joke. What I always have to remind myself of, there's some young person that may see me dancing and may not be affected by that, but they see someone post about dancers and then they dancing, they may judge and be affected by it then because they've been word, visual. These ladies don't respect themselves, actors. It's going to be a problem no matter who you are. There's going to be who are going to say,
listen,
you don't respect yourself somehow just for existing.
Yep.
You got to live, enjoy life as it is.
Yeah, because everybody's gonna have an opinion. Everybody. No matter who or where you come from.
You can't cash in on nan one of them.
Thank you. Can't cash in on nan one.
Well, actually, you can, but you can cash in on anything. I'm good, bro.
You right this day and age.
Watch this.
You right.
I wonder if people would pay me to cry about their negative opinions.
Somebody screenshot this. Man, watch this. Screenshot it.
You screenshot
What are you doing?
Screenshot.
Screenshot it. Hold on. Let me do it. Stay right there.
Wait. I'm covering my face up a little bit. Wait. Cover your face up, Zeke. It's an innuendo. Wait. Go.
I did it.
Okay. Cash in on that.
You crazy.
Do it as a promo and then promote the episode with a foot pic in the thumbnail.
Oh my God.
Listen, ain't been man foot in this whole video, the whole video. But if you post that as a thumbnail, all the foot freaks gonna watch the video just to do this. And they're gonna be
Is that a foot?
cash in on
You
shit.
so sick.
Where the feet at?
I can't.
Where the feet at?
Look, they gonna get inboxes like, "Where? Hey, can we see the toes now?"
Man, that shit funny. Now y'all gotta send me some feet
I do a
pics.
P3 photo shoot.
Right.
I'm gonna post the P3 photo shoot colors on my feet, and I'll send you those. You can share that on the page, and that'll be your first.
I got the P3 colors on my feet. Wait, let me show you.
Let me see. Ooh, screenshot.
Oh.
See there?
Wait,
And on my hands.
that's pretty.
Wait, where the camera at?
Ooh, that's pretty.
Let me see. I can't do. Look.
Okay, unicorn nails.
Unicorn.
Listen, my
Yeah.
toenails are shit.
They buy those too. They like them. It's called perfectly imperfect feet. That's what they like.
You said
What? You said ingrown toenails?
perfectly imperfect feet.
Mhm. They like those.
All right. We're gonna move on and start wrapping up the show. We got to get into a section that we like to call "Don't Let This Fluffy Shit Fool You."
Yes.
I'm gonna go first. My fluffy shit this week, because I done actually had a good week. It's pretty simple. Cheap candles. And I don't mean cheap in price, because a nigga love a good candle for $6.99. You can go to TJ Maxx and get you some real good candles. But I'm talking about the candles that you light the wick and the shit just burns straight down to the bottom and none of the wax on the outside is melted.
Oh no.
Y'all.
Oh no.
But y'all put too much.
That's a
wax
fluke.
burning right.
That is a fluke. No.
Y'all put too much wax.
It's so annoying.
What kind of wax y'all use?
Stick to them or something. Like it smells good when it's not burning, but the minute you burn it, it be like, where the fuck did all the smell go?
Right. Smell like burnt.
But what I started doing, I got a wax melt. I got a wax melt thing, like a big one. So I set them up with candles right on top of there. Bitch, you gonna melt.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
You said, "Bitch, you
I
gonna."
like today.
So for all of you cheap ass candle makers, or like candles that burn out too fast, like a lot of these Glade candles, like they smell good, but shit, you leave that motherfucker burning for the day, and now all the wax gone. Like, bitch, where it evaporated? Like, where the fuck? This shit going like water. Like, I don't have time for that.
Who got good candles?
Right.
So, if you make candles, burn them shits before you start selling them. My homeboy bought a $45 candle that did not burn good.
Wow.
Test that shit out.
Sucks.
Wow. Wow.
That makes me sad. Sorry. I don't like my candles ain't acting right. Pet peeve. I'm like acting right either. That's really a pet peeve. It's like I bought you to
and I expect you to work.
and I expect you to work and you didn't. I'm sad.
Yes. I feel the same way on that same note. I've been feeling that way because wintertime, my lips get really, really chapped. And so I've been having a hard time finding a good lip balm or chapstick that will help me. Because I hate having super chapped lips. So I've been using, I know y'all been seeing me putting it on Burt's Bees, but it ain't helping. It's supposed to be, natural beeswax. I have that too, but that ain't helping me either. No, and it used to work for me, but I don't know. My lips been cracking and chipping, and it's making me mad because I usually have really smooth lips, but lately it's just been
smooth.
How much water you drink?
For real.
Some water.
I drink a lot of water because
Okay.
I am on a diet. And with the diet, I do have to drink a lot of water. I have to do 8 ounces a day, and I have to log it. So
8 ounces a day.
I mean, 30. what is 64 ounces a day.
Oh, okay. I
64
was
ounces
gonna
a
say,
day.
Pansy, that ain't a lot of water. But
Dip, dip.
8 ounces.
get you like go get you some makeup like moisturizer for your lips, and then you might want to do a scrub too, because you
Yeah,
know
I
get
haven't done that
first,
in a
that
while.
dead layer off, and then moisturize from under. But girl, I put
Okay.
my facial routine
Mm-hmm.
is basic as hell. When I'm ashy, I put coconut oil on my face, and
Okay.
because it's
Yeah.
like coconut oil, got a pretty low melting. I don't know if you call it low or high melting point,
Mm-hmm.
but just at room temperature is pretty soft. So I just scrape a little bit out, put it on my hands, and rub it across my face and my lips.
Yeah.
And I ain't been crusty in a
Because
minute.
these lip balms and stuff, they just not working for me. And I usually I love the Bath and Body Works Mentha.
Mm-hmm.
I usually get that and it works, but lately it just ain't been
Time to go
working.
natural.
I think too, because all the masks we gotta wear all the time, everywhere. I think that's what's drying them out the most too.
You need some
But
body.
yeah,
Your lips got
yeah,
raw dog the air.
huh?
Raw dog the air with no mask on and stand in the sun for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Man, my mind was somewhere else.
Raw dog. What you raw dog?
I raw dog the air for real. I go outside like just suck that shit in like fuck you back in the house. Tell me I can't fresh air no more. She pissed me off. I just got mad. Don't let this fluffy shit fool you. Motherfucker is still out here breathing fresh air. I don't know what the fuck y'all thought this was. I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't be out here with my mask. The sun. It's the sun and wind. There's nobody around me. Like they really was like pushing that shit so hard, y'all. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
I'm go with the flow, but don't let this fluffy shit fool you. I will snap the motherfucking mask off as soon as I feel like it, because I need some goddamn air.
Mm-hmm.
Sick of this shit.
And people saying like the mask shouldn't make you feel suffocate. How is the mask not going to make you feel suffocated?
Literally cutting off.
And
it's okay.
Right.
It makes sense for people who have again weakened immune system, the things that can affect them when they're out in public. But they literally have people like wearing it outside. You're not going to convince me something is hanging in the air when there's nobody around me. I'm not going to fall for that shit. It sounds like you just want me to put on my this carbon dioxide die.
Mm.
No.
Girl, bye.
No.
Oh.
I go in.
What about you, Mia? You got fluffy shit?
This little girl right here.
I knew she was gonna say that. I knew it. I could tell by her face.
No. Woo. I'm like, I can't. And she getting taller. Like she like 2/3 my size now. So
you said
I'm having to smack my elbow. Like
right.
Let this shit fool you. Lay the smack down on your ass. I'm just kidding. But yes, learning this little person here. Whoo. She's not my fluffy shit, but geez.
Include that in that. Don't let the fluffy shit fool you. I'm baby right here. I got
right.
Queen
Because
vibe.
you taller, almost taller than me. But we 6.
Your shoes yet?
Smack down.
She playing your.
I really don't have any fluffy shit.
Okay. That's good.
I do.
Right.
Emotional men. That's a good one.
Girl. I think that's been in there.
And I'm gonna leave it as that.
I love them, but let me tell you.
Lord, then they always want to turn around and be like, women are so emotional.
Quick to say it. Quick to say we crazy.
Yes.
But you
come on.
That mirror, you recognize my emotions because they're in you too. That's why.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
That's what I tell them. I'm not emotional. I'm just
Show be trying you. Show be trying you.
All right. Well, y'all know we don't leave it on a negative note. We got to turn it around. And our keeping it cute this week is y'all.
Ooh.
Y'all out here doing y'all motherfucking thing, thriving, surviving, growing and glowing. I be watching.
Trying. No, I would say doing for real. Because one thing I can say is during this pandemic, me and my kids have not had to want for anything. We have not. So I do give thanks for that because, you know, I have to say if I wasn't making the moves that I've been moving, then I don't know where we would be.
Yeah.
You know. So gotta give praise to yourself sometimes because we don't do it enough. So
Yeah.
thank you.
I appreciate y'all. The minute I touch down in Milwaukee, we got to do something.
For real.
But yeah. Y'all know what time it is. Go to the mirror, say exactly what it is that you need to say to yourself to get you through the rest of the week. It's time for the I am statement. And this week, I am exactly who I should be.
Amen to that. My I am is I am illustrious. That means I'm glowing from the inside out.
Yes, come on. Come on.
I am illustrious, like my nails.
Period. All right, y'all. Make sure you follow us on all of the things. Go to our website, www.prettypluspower.com. Follow us on Instagram at Pretty Plus Power. Find us on Facebook, Pretty Plus Size and Powerful, and also Pretty Plus Size and Powerful with group at the end. Join the group, like the page, follow the page. Yeah. Oh, if you want to follow me personally, I'm Zebo_P3 on all of the social medias, except for Facebook. I'm Aziza Courtney. I'm probably not gonna add you on Facebook though,
Right?
because it takes me too long to figure out who you are. So just go and follow me on Instagram, Twitter. I got TikTok and all Snapchat. That's Zebo_P3. Okay. Thank y'all for tuning in to episode 72 of the Pretty Plus Size and Powerful podcast. We pretty, but not perfect. Bye.
Bye.